All right, everybody, this is a guided walkthrough for the Web 9 HTTP a post request with JSON body challenge from olicyber.it as part of their introduction to web app security course or set of challenges. Let's go ahead and read the description for the challenge. So it says application x www form URL encoded. Despite its spread historical spread is an obsolete format and not very well suitable for representing structured data, so it was gradually supplanted in applications that do not require compatibility with the sending method of traditional web forms for more modern formats such as XML and JSON. So the latter, in particular, by virtue of its ease of use in JavaScript, is the most popular web programming language, while JavaScript is the most popular web programming language, quickly established itself as the new de facto standard. So libraries like requests offer shortcuts to send post requests with bodies codified in JSON, with the same ease offered from the old systems, as well as to automatically decode any resources rendered in this format by the server in the replies. So what do we need to do in this challenge? Similar to the previous one, the goal of this challenge is to send a post request to the resource, the login endpoint over here, and provide in the JSON format the pair of values username admin and password admin. Okay, this is similar to a hypothetical login operation against a web service. The flag will be returned in the text of the reply to the operation. So what do we need to do here? So this is olicyber Web 9 HTTP post requests with JSON. So this challenge requires us to send a post request to the server with JSON data, username admin, and password admin. But what is JSON data? So JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and JSON is a data format that is designed to be both human readable and machine parsable. So when you see values between some curly brackets with key value pairs separated by colons, this is how you can recognize the most popular format for JSON objects. So the most commonly encountered JSON format are pairs of key values with a colon between the keys and the value, all between a pair of curly braces. So the curly braces here are going to encapsulate the JSON object. They're key value pairs between the curly braces, and if there's more than one value or there's more than one pair, you're going to see a comma separating these key value pairs. So JSON data is very commonly found across many computer applications, not just JavaScript environments. So you'll see JSON, you'll see it in a lot of different places. Okay, so we're going to solve this in 3 different ways. So the first way we're going to solve this is using the web browser. To solve this challenge with the web browser, we need to edit and resend our GET request, making sure to select post as the method, and then we're going to insert the content type header with the value application/JSON. So content type, we need to specify that when we resend the request. And finally, we need to go down to the body section and insert the JSON data, username admin, password admin. So let's go ahead and demonstrate that. So we're going to get the link for the login endpoint on the challenge description here. Then we're going to navigate to the endpoint, paste it in, and it says method not allowed. Okay, so this method is not allowed for the requested URL. So the next thing we need to do is we need to access the web developer tools. So in the web browser, we can go over to the corner here, and then we can click in, then select more tools, web developer tools, and then in the web developer tools, there's a bunch of different tabs for different tools. We want to access the network tab over here. So click on that and then reload the page. So go up here, reload it in the web browser, and then click on the login endpoint over here. So left click on that and then right click on it and then select Edit and Resend. This is going to let us modify a request before we resend it. Okay, so from here, in the drop-down menu that says Get, so we previously sent a GET request, we need to modify it so that it's a POST request. So click on Post, and then scroll down. In the headers here, you're going to see a blank value that says name and value. So we can insert our own header. So go ahead and click on that, and then type in content-type, because we're sending a specific type of content with our post request. So the value is going to be application / JSON in all lowercase like this. So the last thing we need to do before we send our request is go down to the body, and this is where our JSON data is going to be. So remember that a JSON object is going to be between a pair of curly braces, and we're going to put in sets of strings. So the username admin is going to be 2 sets of strings, and then we're going to send another set of strings like this. So let me just type it out, and then I'll copy and paste it for everybody to try it out themselves. Okay, so username admin and password admin. So this is what it should look like. Okay, so after everything is complete, we will click on send, and then we receive a 200 OK in response. So when we click on this and we go over to response, so this tab over here, we get a token called flag welcome to the year 2000. So this is the flag for the challenge. This is our goal. We're going to copy the flag. So everything between the quotes, we're going to copy it. And then afterwards, we'll go over to the challenge description. So if we haven't finished this challenge before, there would be a place where we could paste in our flag and submit it. But because we've already finished this challenge before, we are not able to do that again. But if you haven't, you can go ahead and submit the flag. So we'll also cover a couple of other methods we can use to solve this challenge. So that was the web browser solve. So the next method we're going to be using is the curl method. So to solve this challenge with curl, we have to supply a custom content type header with the -H parameter, and then the data to send with the -D parameter. So we would send -H content type application JSON like this, and then -D, and then our JSON object over here. So between the 2 curly braces, username : admin, and then comma, password : admin. Okay, so I've got the command over here saved, so to make it a little bit easier for us. Where is it? I've got too many tabs open. Okay, let me just grab that. So the curl solution is over here. I'm just going to copy this. You want to try this out yourself. This is the curl command. We're going to go over to our JS Linux terminal, and then we're going to paste in the command. So click in, select paste. So this is a curl request. We don't need to send xpost. I found out we don't need to send xpost. That's fine. We just need to send the data. So -H to supply the custom header, content type application JSON, and then -D, and then the JSON object. So username admin, password admin, and we're sending it to the login endpoint here. So when we run the command, we get this response. So token flag welcome to the year 2000. Okay, so we got the flag again, and that was solving the challenge using the curl command. So the last method is using the Python script. So let's go ahead and talk about that. So to solve this challenge with Python, we have to save the custom content type header and then the post body to dictionaries. So the data we're sending in this case is going to be username admin, password admin. And the headers is going to be content type application JSON. So we have to pass these dictionaries as parameters to the post function, making sure to supply the JSON parameter, not the data one. So this was a mistake I made when I was testing. If you send the parameter as data instead of JSON here, it's not going to work. So let's go ahead and grab the script, and then we'll run it to solve the challenge with the Python script. So where is it? It's over here. Okay. So copy the script and then go over to your terminal. I'm going to create the script file using the nano text editor. So nano web09.py. So we've got our Python script web09.py. We're going to paste in the script. And then we need to fix up the formatting because the formatting gets messed up when we paste into the terminal for some reason. So we're just going to make sure that everything lines up. Okay, this should be okay. We'll save out our script with Control X, press Y to save the modified buffer, confirm the file name with Enter, and then we run the script by running the Python command python web09.py, and we should receive the flag in the response. There we go. Okay, so token flag, welcome to the year 2000. So this, if you notice, they sent a JSON object in response. So the JSON object is between the two curly braces, and it's inside of these key value pairs. So the key is called token, and the value is flag this thing. Okay, so everybody, we solved that 3 different ways. Everybody, that was a guided walkthrough for the Web 9 HTTP a post request with JSON body challenge from the olicyber.it website as part of their Introduction to Web Security series of challenges. If you enjoyed this guided walkthrough, please click on the like and subscribe buttons on the video and leave a comment underneath the video. But until next time, HackerFrogs out.
Hey there, HackerFrogs! Are you enjoying this workshop? Learning new concepts and skills? If so, there's a way you can support the channel, and it's totally free. Just click on the subscribe button below the video. Also, click on the like button. And if you have questions or comments on this workshop, please leave them below the video. Thanks for listening. And now, back to our scheduled programming.